Hi and welcome to MailOrderGolf video review. Today we are going to be reviewing the premium balls on the market. Some of the best sellers are laid out in front of me. My name is John Greenwood. I'm a golf professional qualified for 16 years, during which time I've spent helping golfers of all abilities improve their games. Golf ball fitting over the last couple of seasons has become a massive part of that job. As golf ball manufacturers are making some fantastic products, it's important to know what they do and how you can decide which one to choose. To establish which ball would be best suitable to your game, we conducted two tests. The first test being based on feel, and that would be chipping and putting, how the ball reacts and feels to the short clubs. And the second test was using my flight scope machine, which is a launch monitor, and that tracks the ball spin, the launch angles, the overall distance and ball speed that each ball would give you. The very best way to decide on which ball is best for your game is to have a ball fitting. If you don't have any time to do that, for whatever reason, the purpose of this video today is to help you make an informed choice as to which ball to play with. The balls laid out in front of me here represent the best selling balls in the premium bracket, but would all be aimed at a slightly different player. The Titleist ProV1 is perhaps the most widely used golf ball on the tours, but that ball is engineered for a player with very high swing speeds. If you're more of a moderate swinger but still want that level of spin around the greens, there's possibly a better ball out there for you, and this video hopefully will help you make that choice. So this is the Titleist ProV1 2013 model. So that was the Titleist ProV1. On all three shots it performed very nice. It was very soft to strike, with a low checky shot it did grip, and on the drop and stop style of shot it did seem to sit down quite nicely. Durability wise, there's a couple of marks on the ball, but nothing to speak of. This is the Callaway Hex Black. Callaway Hex Black, a real nice ball, performed well, felt great, sounded great. A little bit of marking on the cover though. I know in recent years they've tried to harden that up, but it's still marking up, so that wouldn't last many rounds, but it would perform excellent. So this is the TaylorMade Penta TP5. TaylorMade Penta TP5, slightly softer sounding than the ProV1, quite a nice result on the greens. It did check up on the shots that it should have checked up on. A little bit more wear to the cover of the ball though, so I would suggest this one's probably not as durable maybe as other premium balls out there. This one is the Bridgestone 330.
Bridgestone B330. A very nice feel, a very nice sound. The ball did react to the green very nicely. And quite interestingly, not much marking on the ball. This would be one of my favourites of the test so far. This along with the Pro V1. This is the Nike 20 X. Nike 20 X. It's the hardest ball that I've tried today, and for that reason it didn't particularly feel great to me. The ball did still spin on the greens, but the sound was very, very hard. As a plus point though, the cover is very, very durable. There's no ball marks on it, so that one would last quite a few rounds. And this one is the Srixon Z Star. The Srixon Z Star, very nice performance. Of all the balls that I hit there, that was probably the one that finished closest to the flag the most often. Quite a hard sound, but it did seem to spin quite nicely, and not very much marking on the ball, so a surprise for me that one, because I've not really used a great deal of Srixon balls in the past.
So based on the results that we've just found from the chipping and the pitching tests and the flight scope driver test, there's been some interesting findings. My own personal favourite, based on my swing speed of 103, was the Bridgestone. But I think if you know the swing speed that you've got, I think you'll know which ball you would want. I would think that the Titleist ProV1, if you've got a swing speed up there in the high 90s to early 100s, that ball would work quite nicely for you. It's certainly got a lower ball flight than some of the other balls on the table. Perhaps if you were playing on a windy day, the ProV1X would be a suitable ball. The Bridgestone range of golf balls, their 330 range, they do a ball that suits every swing speed, so the 330 RXS and the RX would be perfect if you're in the 80s and 90s. The 330S would be great if you're in the early 100s, and then the 330 ball would be suitable for swing speeds in excess of that. The Penta ball, I think it's got an all-round appeal. It feels very soft to strike. It's certainly good on performance for distance across a cross-section of players really. So if you're not sure which to pick and you're not sure what your ball speed is or your club speed, then the Penta would be a pretty good choice. The Nike ball, again, a fantastic product. Personally, I think it's good if you've got a higher swing speed. It would suit the bigger hitters out there. And again, the Callaway, their Hex Chrome ball is a fantastic product for slower swingers, and the black is good for if you hit it a little bit harder. So I suppose, in conclusion, a lot of this is subjective to your own preferences. If you know what values of swing speed you've got, if you know maybe the conditions that you're playing in, if you know what maybe the green conditions are like, you can pick the ball to suit those parameters. I don't think perhaps on the table there is one that would be detrimental to your game, but possibly some on there that would just give you a little edge in certain situations. I hope you found this video informative and maybe to help you make an informed choice when you're struggling to find which golf ball to buy in the future. Please subscribe to our channel for upcoming reviews. Perhaps you can maybe suggest which balls we should feature. I've been John Greenwood for MailOrderGolf.com. Thank you.